Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I. Joe Classified series figure review, and today we have in front of us Spirit Iron Knife. And yeah, it's another one of those figures I've been waiting for a lot of months to get. Here you can see the artwork, which is a bit of a more abstract one, still quite cool. Yeah, it's just a different one. I think it's kind of in the style of the Native Americans, of some Native American tribe. Don't ask me for more specifics because I'm not an expert, but I can notice like that graphic style. That's all I can say. Here you have again a windowless side of the packaging. Here you have his specialties and all of that. Looking good. A lot of accessories, freedom there. And I guess the wings are somewhere behind this image. Let's take him out of the packaging and see how good he actually is. And there you have Spirit out of the packaging. And before I take everything else out of the packaging, just look at that. Just look at how they are able to pack a lot of accessories and fill that whole tray. I mean, that was Spirit sitting there. I mean, so that you can see the thing, how it was. There you have the figure and all he comes with. I mean, that's makes me think of figures like Speedball from Marvel Legends. Like, what happened there? How is this possible? Of course, different costs and licenses and whatever, but I mean, yeah, we're paying like the same price for both figures, kind of, or exactly the same, I don't know, and look at the difference. And there you have Spirit and Freedom. Spirit wearing all his gear or his weapons, carrying everything on, and here are the two resting wings for Freedom. Just wanted to have something a bit more dynamic to start this section. I must say this figure is one of the best ones of the line, I think. I mean, at least in my opinion, it seems to be. I mean, first of all, the sculpt, the face sculpt on this guy is amazing. Yeah, that's the word I'm using, because I think it's just like that. Just the amount of detail that went on the sculpt of that face, and the paint apps all well placed. His belts and buckles here looking great. The two grenades here, these buckles, the navajo or whatever tribe this style of knife and sheath are, they look great. He has these details on his shoulders. I mean, these markings, I don't know, sergeant, whatever that is, I don't know, I am an ignorant in military stuff. Here you have also this other thing in the shoulder with a kind of a tomahawk there. His sniper rifle is great. Let's take these things off. We'll go through that in a moment. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if the legs are the same from Breaker or some other character, or parts like from, now I'm seeing, I think these parts are from Duke, or very similar at least. The knee pads seem to be different to me. I don't know, of course there might be some reuse on the legs, but the boots are new for this guy. I'm almost sure I haven't seen these before, and they have, yeah, they have their individual sculpt. The holster for the gun, I don't know. I mean, most surely there's some reuse, but I mean, and I'm almost sure also there's a lot of new parts for this guy. I think the whole arms and the torso, I mean the chest and abs and all of that, I think that the whole shirt seems to me that is a new sculpt. I like that his butterfly joints are kind of useful. I mean, they do have a nice range. And yeah, it's just a lot of new sculpt, I think. The figure looks great, and yeah, I mean, and of course he adds to the diversity. I like this arm has the gauntlet to, you know, to be able to carry a bird of prey there. Yeah, so I just can think positively of this figure. I'm really liking this guy just right out of the packaging. Now we have everything he comes with. First of all, he comes with his, well, iron knife. As you can see, it is cast in black with red, with a silver paint, and it has that kind of Damascus or something kind of pattern here. It has some sort of a dead bird head on the hilt. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what exactly that would be, like a dead raven or something like that. In any case, it's a nice little detail. You can put that in there. He has also this auto knife, all cast in black, which is in a totally different sculpt than the previous one. Again, only cast in black, no paint there, but it's, why not? I mean, it's good to have more, to get more accessories, you know. They could have skipped that one, but no, we have two knives with Spirit. He comes with a very realistic handgun, and I'm just seeing that the handgun also has, I don't know if you can see it, if I'm showing it to you, has like an eagle with a spread wing on the, yeah, well, I don't know the parts of the gun, but this whole part you can see an eagle head and a whole spread wing there, and it's great to have the deal. Same on the other side. I guess this gun is exclusive to Spirit, and it's good that it has that little small detail here. And good thing it has a peg hole, so you can do the bang bang, you know. You can attach the fire effects, which is always also a great thing to be able to do. And you just keep the gun there, it fits snug and everything, it won't fall down. Now the sniper rifle, I think it's also one of the highlights of this figure, because the sculpt is very realistic. Again, I never had a sniper rifle myself, I mean or a hunt rifle, whatever that would be. Oh yeah, we can take the magazine or the out, that's great. The scope is there, you cannot remove it, I guess. Well, I'm not sure, but again, that's a great detail to have. We can remove that thing. And just look at the sculpt, and of course it has this brown detail here that's supposed to be wood, I guess. Nice sculpt, and you just can also plug a little fire effect here, so yeah, always great to have that possibility. Now he comes also with this backpack, which first of all has two holes here in this little bar here, which is like a mount for Freedom. You can just, well, I mean, as you can see already, Freedom has these huge pegs on its claws or feet or both, whatever those are called. And yeah, you just have to be patient, and anyway, you can peg it there. Maybe I should warm the whole backpack thing. So there you have Freedom. I hope it's focusing, pegged into the backpack, and you can just, of course, put it there. Then you have, of course, to balance. Well, it balances well. So there you have Spirit and Freedom with his full spread wings. I see a peg here in the backpack again. I mean, there's the detail on the backpack. It has black paint for this, and it has some bags there. It's just a bit straightforward, but it's always good to have, you know, those backpacks and those accessories. I hang the sniper rifle like that. It fits perfectly. Nothing broke, or I don't feel like I'm forcing the, you know, the trigger guard there. So if that's called like that, is that a trigger guard? By the way, if you're watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because that helps me a lot getting this channel to grow and to be able to bring you more content and all of that. But yeah, I mean, I'm just enjoying this figure. I hope you are also enjoying what you're watching here. Or I hope you already have yours in hand. I mean, if you have yours, maybe you're not watching this review, but or that you will get this figure soon. Now, having checked all those accessories, now let's go through Freedom itself. I mean, you have that little head there, which is on a double ball peg. So I just remove it like that. I didn't really force anything. You have the detail of the eyes there, the beak all painted in yellow, and yeah, looking good. I mean, I don't know if it's cast in white. I mean, it's all painted on, so I don't know what's the actual color of the plastic. It seems to be white paint, yellow paint, and the golden and black paint for the eyes. So they painted the whole head. You have the wings on balls, you know, in ball pegs here, so it comes out, they come out easily. You don't feel like you're gonna break anything, at least in my copy. And it gives you the ability to, you know, to place the wings a bit like this or like this. You can go pose it differently, and which is of course great. You have swivels for the paws, the feet, whatever they're called. If you know how are these paws for birds, for eagles? Do you call them paws? I mean the whole leg, you know. And you have also swivel for the claws. I'll call it claws, yeah. Nothing at the tail, it's just painted. It's all cast in brown plastic. I mean the body and the legs. And the claws or feet are cast in that yellow plastic, no paint there. But I think it suffices. It's enough, you know, it's good enough. So you can remove the wings just like that and give him the resting ones. And as you can see, no problem there. Everything pops in really easily. You can see he has his stern face, the articulation. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. He has a bit of wiggle, but of course the hair and the braids there get a bit on the way, but still he can do quite a lot. And can turn all the way around, of course. He has a very nice, I'm liking his butterfly joints. They can go nicely backwards, and they have also some range forwards, more backwards than forwards, but still a good applied butterfly joint that doesn't really break the sculpt or something. The elbows can lift that far, so a bit over 90 degrees, especially this arm. I don't know why one arm lifts a bit more than the other. He has a nice bicep swivel, double jointed pinned elbows. I don't know, he maybe was just before they started implementing the pinless elbows on the Joes. I don't know. Still, he has some pinned elbows, but I mean, for me, it's not like a huge drama. It's just a fact, you know. This hand can go all the way around and go in and out horizontally, and this one can, of course, go all the way around, but this one is also can go up and down vertically. So one vertical swivel, one horizontal one. His ab crunch is quite solid, I would say. It can go backwards that far, can go forward that far, so it's really flexible, this guy. He has of course a ball waist, which is ratcheted. I mean soft ratcheted. It doesn't make like sounds, but you can feel the clicks, you know. So you can go all the way around as I just did, nothing broke. He can do, yeah, I mean, if you remove almost the full splits, it's always great to have. He has the drop down mechanism, of course. He can kick forward that far just with the normal leg movement. If you do the drop down thing, I don't know. I don't know if I really am doing it properly, but to me it doesn't really gain any real range. I mean, this is a figure that you could also have without that mechanism, which is the reason I'm always scared of breaking the legs of my Joes. I mean, I of course put this guy in hot water because I was already moving stuff, and then I saw I was kind of forcing that peg of this leg. I guess I could see some stress when moving, so I was, no, let's put him in hot water. And yeah, he has this sheet here and the holster. He has, of course, the thigh cut that can go all the way around, but we don't need to see that. And the legs can go, I mean, the knees are double jointed, full of pins, and can go that far. You can force him to click here, you know. And he has a boot cut, which is, I think, by now like the common thing in the Joes, except by a couple of Storm Shadow figures and some female figures, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. The feet can go backwards that far, forwards that far, just a little bit. Maybe you can, yeah. If you go around the sculpt, he has a decent range going forward as well, and has a not the best ankle rocker, but it's an ankle rocker and it's better than having none, you know. The knives, I guess they're gonna be quite straightforward. You just put them in his hands, kind of. And there you have the iron knife, looking good. Here we have the, or you can put it in the other hand, of course. Yeah, I think it's better in there. Anyway, this knife, I'll leave it here for now. You have the black knife here. Fits perfectly in this hand, fits perfectly in the other one as well. Put it back on the sheath. And now the sniper, because that's like his main weapon, I guess. You can just put it like this. Be careful with those fingers. And there you have Spirit in a more like dynamic pose with his sniper rifle and Freedom just looking skeptically. Now for size comparisons, there you have Spirit next to some Cobra grunts like the Cobra Trooper, the Cobra Viper and the Cobra Bat. Next to Storm Shadow and Firefly. I just love how these look together. And next to Snake Eyes, Duke and Timber. And I love how they look together as well. So I hope this review was enjoyable and it helps you decide if you want to get the Spirit figure. I mean, I can only recommend you getting this one. Don't pass on this one. It's full of great accessories. The figure itself is great. Yeah, and I think it's an important character. Even if I don't know, I mean, I don't remember the whole cartoon and everything, but yeah. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me a lot again. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.